Hello guys, good afternoon. You are welcome to my YouTube channel, the Explicit Tutorials. Please, as you're watching this video, endeavor to subscribe, like, share, and comment, and also ensure to click the notification bell so that when I upload a new content, you will be aware. I upload new content every day. The name of my tutorial on YouTube is the Explicit Tutorials. Please make sure you add this as it is very, very important. Now we are discussing friction this morning in physics. Now friction means that force that opposes the relative motion of two surfaces which are in contact to one another. I repeat, I said it is that force that opposes the relative motion between two surfaces which are in close contact to each other. Now, I told us in our previous class we have lots of applications of friction. Just as you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you get to see a lot of videos that have been uploaded on friction. Okay, so please, there's what we call coefficients of static friction. Coefficient of static friction. Coefficient of static friction is denoted as this. All right. The coefficient of static friction can be defined as the ratio of the limiting frictional force, which is denoted as what? Big letter what? F, to the normal reaction. All right, now this normal reaction is noted as what? Capital letter what? Arrow, which means that the coefficient of static friction, which is this, is equals what? F over what? Arrow. All right, which means that if I should make F the subject formula, it becomes F equals what? U arrow. All right, so this is the formula for that. Now the component through the y-axis, the y-axis is a vertical line, is equals W, like the force through the y-axis is equals W sine theta. All right, W sine what? Theta. While the components through the x-axis, all right, force is equals W cos what? Theta. You know that the x-axis is the horizontal line, which is what? Cos theta, while the vertical line is what? Sine theta. This W means what? Force times distance, which is the work done. Force times distance, which is what? The work done. Which means that if F is here, it means that whenever I see F, I'll put what? This. I'll put this, sorry, this. Which since F is this, which means I'll put F, it becomes static friction reaction equals what? W sine theta over, sorry, then you have the other one, which is static friction equals what? W cos what? Theta. Alright, so but static friction is equals W sine theta over, now I gave us that it is F over arrow, therefore it is W sine theta over W cos what? Theta. It therefore means that the normal reaction is towards the horizontal plane, while the frictional force or the limiting frictional force is always to the vertical what? Axis. Please take note of that. Look, we have a question about which says an object just begin to slide on a surface inclined at 30 degrees to the horizontal. The coefficient of friction is. Now please, we would have loved to use W cos theta, but we will be very, very wrong. Now please take note of this. Coefficient of friction to a particular surface that is inclined such that the object begin to slide. The word here is what? Just begin to what? Slide. To what? An inclined plane to the horizontal. We would have used W cos theta says is to the what? To the horizontal. But the law is the coefficient of friction, all right, to an inclined to a particular plane such that the angle is what? Inclined to the horizontal, and the object begin to move, it begin to slide. Please, it is what? Tan. We are using tan, which means that tan theta is equals what? 1 over what? Root 3. The special angle of tan theta is what? 1 over root 3. Don't forget, from trig ratio, all right, you have 30-degree here, you have root 3, and you have here 2, and you have what? 1. You know, tan is actually adjacent over what? So toi. All right, opposite over what? Adjacent. Now opposite here is 1, then adjacent is what? Root what? 3. So which means that the answer is what? 1 over root 3, D. Now if we should use cos 30, we'll still get the answer. Don't you see how wicked they are? If we should use cos 30, now cos is what? Soka, adjacent over what? Hypotenuse. Adjacent over what? Hypotenuse. Adjacent here is root 3, and hypotenuse is what? 2. Root 3 over what? 2. Which means that it is what? Root 3 over 2. You will solve, as a JAMB, you will solve and click this. You are completely what? Wrong. When the object begins to slide, it is always what? Tangent. It is tangent, which is what? This is the correct what? Answer, which means that this one is what? Wrong. Please keep subscribed to my YouTube channel, and more mysteries will be unfolded in various topics in physics. Thanks for watching, and endeavor to subscribe.